Welcome to today's show, Talk Story with Micah Waters. On today's show, we will be talking about global warming, and more specifically, CFC emissions. To start off today's episode, I'll define global warming for you. Global warming is the overall increase in the Earth's atmosphere temperature due to the greenhouse effect, which is caused by the increased levels of carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, which everyone knows are CFCs, and other pollutants. Now that you know what global warming is, I'll talk about the causes of global warming, such as CFC emissions, or in other words, air pollution. A common cause of air pollution is aerosol cans. Aerosol cans such as this can produce CFC emissions. Every time someone sprays one of these aerosol cans, tiny CFC molecules are emitted. These CFC molecules slowly make their way up to the stratosphere, where our precious ozone layer is located. When they hit this ozone layer, a chemical reaction happens, and these CFC molecules deplete the ozone layer. Here's a clip to better explain this process of ozone depletion. Let's take a look.
The ozone screens UV radiation. Less ozone means more UV radiation. More ozone means less UV radiation will get to the Earth's surface. The first ingredient is very high levels of chlorine and bromine. 2. Very cold temperatures. Above Antarctica, where it gets extremely cold, exotic clouds form, which are called polar stratosphere clouds. They release a chlorine form that can destroy the ozone. 3. A little bit of sunlight is needed. That little bit of light provides the energy to drive a catalytic reaction, in which one chlorine molecule can destroy thousands of ozone molecules, until finally 100% of ozone in that layer is destroyed. How will the climate change affect the Antarctic ozone hole? If it gets colder, will the ozone hole last longer? It is unknown. A prediction is that the ozone hole will be back to the level we saw in 1980 in the year 2070.
Of my show, I'm going to be talking about another very important cause of global warming. It's the most air-polluting act an average citizen can do, and I'm sure all of you watching this own one of these. It's cars. To help me explain more about car emissions and their harmful effects on global warming, I'm going to have today's special guest, car emission specialist Laura Smith, on today's show. Here's Laura. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
We are very lucky today to have car emission specialist Laura Smith with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm very honored to be on your show.
So Laura, why exactly is car exhaust so harmful to humans and the air we breathe?
Well, car exhaust is made up of hydrocarbons, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, water vapor, and carbon monoxide. As you already know, carbon monoxide is poisonous when inhaled in large amounts. The carbon dioxide is one of the main greenhouse gases that is speeding up the global warming process.
Now here's a clip Laura Smith herself put together on car exhaust. Let's take a look.
The USA is responsible for 30.3% of the world's gas emissions. 33% of Chinese people live in such polluted cities that the air they breathe is equivalent to smoking 2 packs of cigarettes
per day. In Asia, the pollution and smog is so thick that on some nights you can't see the stars. Teachers in Mexico City say when children draw the sky, they rarely use the color blue. Globally, an estimated 200,000 to 570,000 people die each year from ambient air pollution. Cars are responsible for 40% to 90% of the world's air pollution. Last year, 1,000 new cars hit Beijing's roads every day, bringing the total to 2.6 million. That figure is expected to top 3.5 million by the time of the 2008 Olympics. In China's 14 largest cities alone, air pollution is responsible for the deaths of 50,000 newborns each year. From 1945 to 1992, the United States conducted a total of 1,030 nuclear tests.
Some video questions that were sent in by our viewers. Let's see what our viewers have to say.
Hi, I'm Dawn from Kaneohe, Oahu, and I was wondering if there's any other alternative to air fresheners in spray cans.
Well, Dawn, those are bad for the environment. They release CFCs into the air, and these CFCs deplete the ozone. An alternative would be to purchase other aerosol spray cans that clearly have a label saying no CFCs.
Hi, I'm Mary Ann from Kahala, and during the summer it's hot, so I use my air conditioner. But I heard it's bad for the environment, so what should I do?
Good question, Marianne. Air conditioners release refrigerants into the atmosphere. These refrigerants are similar to CFCs in speeding up global warming. What you can do as an alternative would be to increase air circulation in your room by placing fans around the house or just simply opening up a window. As you know, Hawaii is known for its cool climate and strong trade winds. If we don't take little steps to stop global warming, it is predicted by scientists that water temperatures will escalate, glaciers will disappear, and the ice caps will melt. With this said, it is predicted that the waters around Oahu will rise 39 inches. This may not sound like very much, but this rise in the water level will submerge McKinley High School by the year 2100. This means the beaches around Oahu will have to move inland at least 5 blocks. That's almost half a mile. This will reshape Hawaii and the people who live here. It may not sound like a lot, but in the long run, if each of us does our part to stop global warming, hopefully it will work.
Still with her, and I think she's the one that you